Yo, what's going on, guys? I am in Providence, Rhode Island for a quick stay for the Thanksgiving holiday weekend. This is my first time in Providence in Rhode Island, actually, so I'm pretty excited to see what goes on here in Rhode Island. Honestly, I don't think that much, but we'll see. I'm excited to show you guys around the food scene and explore a little for myself. Let's go. So we're starting off the day at Roger Williams Park, which is Providence's largest park by far. They've got some nice things here like a botanical garden, some big lawns, things like that. I mean, it's a park, so it's cool, and we're gonna get on to the food. So we are at a taco place called Tallulah's Taqueria. Now, ethnic food in Providence, Rhode Island, who knows, am I right? But we're right next to Brown. It's a pretty diverse area. And this place has gotten pretty good reviews online, so I just got a few tacos and we're gonna check it out. So we're eating in the car because there's really not a lot of seating anywhere these days, obviously. And I'm just gonna show you guys first what we got. This is the carne asada, which is beef. This is the carnitas, which is pork. This is the fish taco. I'm gonna start with the carnitas, which is braised pork. Looks super, super juicy. Oh yeah, there is a ton of meat on here. It's super good, super tender, well seasoned and everything like that. It just is amazing. Never thought I'd find great tacos here in Providence, but we did. Oh yeah. We're gonna go for the carne asada now. The carne asada is not as tender as the carnitas one. It's still very good. It's got a little bit of spice. So they put this green sauce in each of their tacos. I don't know what it is. It might be guac. I don't think it's guac. It's some kind of, it is guac? Okay, so it's guac. They put guac in their tacos, which kind of elevates the whole thing too. So finally, guys, the fish taco. A little bit of lime. Look at the insane amount of toppings they put on this. So the fish is super tender, and this one's got a much more zesty kick to it from the lime juice and also from the sauce that they put on it. And it's super good, a little spicy like the rest. Big piece of fish. I'm gonna finish this off and I'll see you guys for the next bit of food. I am at Onlyville, New York System. Kind of a weird name for a restaurant, but really this place is kind of the go-to place if you're thinking Providence fast casual food. They serve hot dogs here, wieners they call them, and they have this kind of like ground beef sauce on all of their wieners by default. And apparently this is where the hot dog came from. So it's pretty exciting to try these, and hopefully they taste better than a New York hot dog. So these are what the dogs look like. They got a ton of toppings. You can see some mustard on here, onions obviously, and this like kind of ground, I think, beef sauce that they put on here. Let's give it a go. They're also not that expensive, about $2.50 a pop. It's a hot dog. It's good. It's very, very meaty. The sausage is very good. The bun is nothing special, but you know, it's there, and it complements the sausage very well. And the sauce is probably the best thing about it. The onions, the ground beef really, really makes up, you know, a great kind of balance of flavor. We also got a cup of coffee milk, which is something that also originated in Providence, or Rhode Island in general. Coffee milk, I think, is milk, but with coffee syrup poured into it. and what you end up getting is kind of like milk that's just super sweet and tastes a bit like coffee. Kind of tastes like cereal milk, but like you put like a really sweet cereal in there, and it doesn't really taste like coffee that much, to be honest with you. It's really just a ton of sugar and milk. But hey, I mean, this is at Onlyville, New York system. Maybe it might be different at a cafe, but we're off to the next place. I picked up another cup of coffee milk, this time from a place called Dave's Coffee here in downtown Providence. We're gonna give it a taste and see how it compares to the one from the New York system. So this one tastes a lot more like actual coffee. It's still pretty sweet, so if you don't have a sweet tooth, I'd recommend just getting it once just to try it out. But yeah, coffee milk from Rhode Island, it's a staple drink here. Definitely worth a shot if you're ever in the area. We are at the last stop on this Providence food tour, and that brings us to Little Italy here in Providence. It's right next to downtown. Providence is known for its calamari. It's got its own kind of unique style of calamari. I think it's a little spicy, a little tangy, maybe a bit different than what you'd expect. So we're here in Little Italy at a restaurant called Ondino's to get some of their fried calamari and try it out. Just got back from Ondino's. The calamari was $20. So my expectations are through the roof, guys, through the roof. So they gave us a pretty big bag. We got a ton of red sauce over here. Whatever this is, I'm guessing this is bread. Yeah, it's bread. The calamari. $20 worth, not bad. So there you go, guys. It looks like you got some peppers over here for a little bit of spice. Got some lemon that I'm probably gonna squeeze on top of the calamari. Let me try one piece just plain first. So there's a little bit of heat, just a tiny bit. It's a little chewy, which is good for calamari, but it's not crispy. And it's kind of surprising because we just got it from the restaurant. I mean, it's not bad, but my first thought is probably that I've had better. But you know, it is a lot of calamari, so $20, but not too overpriced. Gonna try it with some of the red sauce. The sauce is extremely rich, tomatoey. It's amazing. See you guys soon. Alright guys, we're checking out a bit of the indoor dining scene here in Providence. We're in a restaurant called Cav, C-A-V, for brunch. It's got a very nice ambience, some nice music playing in the background, some nice antiques hanging up on the walls, and the food looks amazing. I'll show you guys what we got. Here we have some brioche French toast with sauteed apples, raisins, and walnuts in maple syrup. Right over here I got some bagels with cream cheese, capers, lox, tomatoes, and then right here are some poached, or it's one poached egg over some toast and a blue crab cake with some sriracha aioli on the side. Everything looks amazing. I'm gonna dig in and let you guys know how they taste. Alright guys, I'm gonna start off with the lox on the bagel with cream cheese and capers. Oh yeah, the bagel is toasted very well. There's enough lox there and you can really taste it, and that tomato really provides a nice balance to the cream cheese and the lox. We got that nice acidity from the capers as well. Amazing. Let's take another bite. Alright guys, I'm gonna try the crab cake now, and you can really see the pieces of real crab in there. Let me show you guys. Wow. That is amazing. It's creamy. Obviously, it's real crab in there. You got a little bit of heat from the crab cake and also the sauce. It's just incredible. One of the best crab cakes I've had in recent memory. Really good. I'm gonna try the toast and poached egg now that came with the crab cake. The egg is super creamy, poached super well. Very good. Not as good as the other things that I've tried so far though. Alright guys, moving on to the brioche French toast with sauteed apples and maple syrup, raisins, and walnuts. So that French toast was really good, really soaked through with the syrup, and you could really taste the sauteed apples, and I got a bit of that walnut raisin as well, so definitely really good. But really the 2-star dishes of today were the bagel with the lox, cream cheese. I mean, that bagel was toasted so well. It was crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside. There was a good amount of lox, smoked lox, really, really amazing. And the capers, the purple onion, the tomato, that combination was insane. And the cream cheese, of course. And the other star was the crab cake. Super creamy, but fresh, and you could taste the seafood, the real crab. There was a nice bit of heat, but not too much in the crab cake, so those two dishes were by far the amazing things that you should get if you're ever here in Providence, downtown Providence, and you find yourself at Cobb. I'm gonna finish up this French toast and we're gonna wrap it up here, so see you guys soon. Alright guys, that's gonna wrap up the video. Hope you enjoyed exploring Providence, Rhode Island along with me. Please comment, like, subscribe. It really helps me grow the channel, helps motivate me to push out new content. I'm headed back to New York. I will see you guys in the next video.